He was always really kind, and he was always a good neighbor.
Neighbors remember an Oceano man found dead in his home, now the center of a homicide investigation. Thanks for joining us for the news tonight. I'm Richard Gearhart. We're following developing news in Oceano, where investigators are still searching for a suspect in a homicide. Tonight we're learning brand new details about the man killed, but first let's get you up to speed on this case. Deputies found him dead inside his home in the 1400 block of Strand Way Thursday morning. His home was taped off for more than 24 hours as search and rescue crews searched the area. Today, deputies ruled his death as a homicide and identified him as 90-year-old Lawrence Albert Bross, but did not identify a suspect or a cause of death. KSBY's Dustin Kleeman joins us live from the Oceano Dunes, where Bross is remembered for his activism. Dustin?
Good evening, Richard. Larry Bross was very active within the community, especially here down at Oceano Dunes, where he lived right nearby. He didn't necessarily like the recreation that was happening and coming through with vehicles in the area. Now, I spoke with someone who's on the other side of that discussion, and he had high praise for Bross when it came to the respect and the nature of their discussions.
90-year-old Larry Bross, a retired civics teacher, was a longtime resident in Oceano, making plenty of friends along the way.
He was always really kind, and he was always a good neighbor. He would walk down always, after my dad passed away, he would always come by and check on my mom.
Bross pushed back on the county's attempt to sell nearly 600 acres of the Oceano Dunes Park to California back in 2010, as well as work to tamp down vehicle recreation.
I hope that something can be done about it, since now we know that it is the cause of the vehicles.
His views clashed with proponents of recreating on the dunes, but PISMO dune rider Nick LALANNE said Bross remained respectful in their disagreement.
He was willing to sit down and talk and discuss the issues that the dunes face. If we had more people like him that would come over and respectfully talk to you, anybody on anything, in a respectful manner, and listen and talk, you know, on both sides, it would be huge.
On Friday, law enforcement combed through the area for any clues in the case.
I spoke with several others who knew Larry, and they declined to go on camera today, but they did say and gave him, again, a lot of respect for what he did for the community and his love and passion for Oceano. Live and local in Oceano, I'm Dustin Kleeman, KSBY News.
All right, Dustin, thank you. The sheriff's office says an autopsy is underway to determine the cause of death.